Ba-na.
Ba-na. It's just one of those days.
We don't want to wake up.
But we are here.
Yeah, we woke up.
Yeah, a long time ago. I never, ever want to wake up in the morning.
We're part of the awakened people.
Oh, please do not say those words.
No, I'm not saying the other words. Anyhow, I've been on a bender of like old 90s and 2000s rock. And I say old because I recently found out Nirvana is being called classic rock.
You only recently discovered that that's being called classic rock?
I've had my head in the sand for quite a while.
It's been called classic rock for years already.
It was called grunge for many years. I don't know when it slipped into classic rock.
Who decided that? Do they even know what classic rock is anymore?
It's the classics.
Why don't they call it classic grunge then?
That's a good question.
Everything just gets grouped under classic rock, don't you think? At some point,
it's all the rock songs that survive. All the things that had at least 8 bajillion radio plays get just lumped into classic rock.
That's so silly.
Are Blink-182 classic rock then?
I wouldn't be surprised if they were.
Oh, Alice in Chains?
Probably.
Fuck. Pearl Jam?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that? Remember that video the other day?
I don't know.
Was that an Instagram reel, I think?
It was.
It was, what does Pearl Jam sound like to people who don't like Pearl Jam? And it was the funniest.
But it was also, I like some of Pearl Jam, and that's exactly what it sounds like. Even if you like it.
They are great. It was really funny. It's comedic, and we should all be able to laugh about the things that we like. And just like laugh. Life is about laughing.
Exactly. All we are after is a life full of laughter.
What is that from?
Rainbows and butterflies.
Ew.
Don't be like that.
That's creepy. It reminds me of the pink lady from the Harry Potter.
No,
everything's very nice.
That's not true. She destroys.
I know. And I link those kinds of people with those kinds of cutesy, nice
just because
messages.
she was wearing pink.
Yeah, partially. And
she had cats on dishes in her. Sorry.
And cat dishes.
Cats on plates in her office.
Who eats on cats? Cats on. Oh,
no, they were just decor.
Yeah.
There's a fly down here.
Shh. We don't have flies in our house.
What is that? So actually, you've also been on a binger of Rammstein and getting to know
Rammstein.
Them. Du hast.
Du hast. Yeah, that's been really fun. I forget what exactly spurred that on, but the other evening I was watching a video of one of their concerts from, I think it was in 2012 or 2017. I was a little confused by how they wrote it up. Could have been 2012. And it looked like chaos. Just dark German industrial rock chaos with like blood and fire and loud screaming and heavy guitars and the wild little keyboard guy with the pencil mustache.
It's a good way to oh my God, what I lost my word.
Oh no.
Describe Rammstein.
Found the word. Yeah. And then that got me just back into listening to a lot of their stuff because I only listened to like the first couple albums that they came out with. It wasn't even their first ones. It was somewhere in the middle of their album making career. But I do remember, I think it's the Feuerfrei. Pardon my German pronunciation, and I don't speak German. But it was on the Triple X soundtrack. Remember that first Triple X movie with Vin Diesel?
Oh my God. I love that movie. I haven't seen it in so long.
I can't remember if they were actually playing. They might have actually been playing too, because like Vin Diesel's at some club thing in the beginning.
Yeah.
And there's all this fire and everything. It might have been actually them. I just don't remember. I hope it was.
That's awesome.
And but anyhow, when I first started learning guitar, like the minute I could play a couple of chords, I brought that song into my guitar teacher at this goofy little guitar like guitar shop where I was taking lessons, and I was like, I want to learn to play this. And I had my like crummy little red Squier Stratocaster. And that's when I learned about the drop D tuning, when you have to tune the one string down and then you can lay your hand flat and you can just ban it. But I was amazed. Actually, what I think why that sticks so much is because I was amazed that I could bring a song in and be like, hey, here's like on a CD. Because like, right, I had to bring the CD in and we put it in the CD player in the room. Push play. And I was just amazed that he could sit there and listen to that, not even the full song, and then just be like, oh yeah, tune that down. And he's like, yeah, here's how you play it. Like in 2 minutes. And I was like, you can do that? People who have that skill? That's amazing.
Are there such things as CDs anymore?
Yeah, so for those who don't know, a CD is a little mirrored
short
piece of
for
disc.
compact disc.
And they weren't that compact.
No.
But I guess compared to like a 45 and an old record.
So it's like a DVD, Blu-ray. Oh, DVDs are probably not around either.
No.
Blu-ray.
What are those?
But it plays music. And speaking of
and like computer programs.
CDs. Speaking of CDs, my mom used to burn CDs for us when we were younger.
That's
and
cool.
that was an ability to do on the computer with what was it called? Oh my gosh, this like music program that you would download. So you would download songs off of LimeWire.
No one illegally downloaded songs off of LimeWire.
You had this program
you're taking me back in the days.
I wish I could remember what it's called.
I don't remember what program I used to make the CDs, but we did the same kind of thing.
Yeah, well, the program stored all the songs that you can organize it, and my parents collected songs. I'll just say one of the best gifts they've ever given me is just a wide variety of songs, like
musical appreciation.
All kinds. Like my mom's listened to Eminem and had Eminem on even, and then back 50s, 60s, 70s, all the era's music.
I still find it awesome that like your dad loves Pitbull.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like I think that's awesome. It's so
him and
fun.
Raven, my niece, share that love. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it came to music, I grew up listening to just mostly songs, and so the band. The band didn't really. You didn't care about the band as much. It was more just like what songs are, except, of course, Spice Girls. I grew up in the 90s. And, there were certain bands because I was young. Boy bands, Spice Girls.
What were the boy bands?
What were the boy bands? Do you really
what were
have
the ones
to
you
ask?
were into?
Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
And Sync.
Okay, which was out of those two?
Backstreet Boys.
They're all Backstreet. Okay. Backstreet
Boys was number one, and Sync came up. They had some good songs as well. Never cared about 98 Degrees, like Nicholas Shays, right. or Boys to Men.
What was the one that
the Hanson brothers?
Yeah, you love them.
Bop.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's
What's
just
the one that
so
Mark
much.
Wahlberg? What was his?
Oh,
I
Good
always
Vibrations.
Forget. Yeah.
Yo, it's about that time. The rhythm and the rhyme.
I always forget that he had like a short boy band career.
I think it was just him. It wasn't a boy band, but his brother.
But he pulled off the whole same, like, I remember it was the same kind of antics. It's like him shirtless in a variety of scenarios, dancing around with like horrible white rap hip hoppy kind of.
His brother,
vibes.
Donnie.
Yeah. Oh, that guy's funny.
With the new kids on the block.
Is that what they're new kids on the block?
I don't know.
That's so funny.
But that was like 80. Yeah, New Kids on the Block.
They were
hilarious.
80s?
Yeah.
Or like Vanilla Ice eras. What was he? He was early
1984. 90s. New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
Never really got into them. Oh my God, Savage Garden. That was just a 2-person. Hi, kitty. Band. Savage Garden.
Yeah, but weren't they like more alt rock or like?
Are we talking
stuff?
about a certain?
I don't know.
They were pop.
No, I just meant we were just talking about boy bands. Something
they were.
I forgot
pop.
about Savage Garden.
Oh my gosh! Who are the
who
boy
are those
bands?
other guys that did the song about being like, It's like ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yep. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Whoa.
That's got
Never
nice
let your
light
life. Yeah.
shining. Whoa.
I remember a lot of times we would listen to that song. It was always on 99.3 The Fox, which was the radio station I grew up listening to, which is out of Vancouver.
Collective Soul,
right. And they would play that song. And I remember my dad, brother, and I would be in the car together and that song came on. We would always crank it up and it would be like, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. And then we would all go, yeah, together.
That's so cute. Collective Soul.
It was really fun.
Yeah, that's like the only one I know. They had some
other song of theirs too that we liked.
Or that's the only one I can remember.
It's like it had some really arpeggio guitar at the beginning.
Which reminds me of also this other boy band that was really brief. There were so fucking many. But what were they called? I still listen to some of their songs. Oh my gosh, I don't know. But I think they were 2000s.
I literally only remember Backstreet and NSYNC.
I
had forgotten about 98 Degrees.
All right.
I forgot Nick Lachey was part of a group before he did his little solo.
He went. Oh yeah, I think he tried. Oh my gosh! And you know what? Let's not even talk about Nick Lachey right now. Stirring up so much shit. He is living like just fucking lives up. And that's another story for another day.
We'll talk about that another time.
B2K there was.
Oh right.
Bump bump bump.
Yeah. That was big in dances for a while.
That was P.
I think I remember that in like middle school dances. P. Diddy was in B2K?
Oh no, it featured him bump 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 song. Oh, Jonas Brothers, that was like that came a little bit
that
after.
Song that he did on the Godzilla soundtrack, the one that he did with Jimmy Page. P. Diddy, I'm talking when he was still Puff Daddy.
You mean the Godzilla with the what's his name that I like?
I think, Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did some song for that one. It was big at the time. And I remember my brother and I loved it.
Oh my gosh. Do you know O-Town?
No.
Okay, O-Town did a song this is the only song I love. It's called Liquid Dreams.
Yeah. It sounds weird.
You got my liquid dreams. I dream about a girl with the... Oh, fuck. How does it go? I dream about a girl with the lips of Destiny's Child. Blah, blah. Anyways, it's gross if you think about it.
Yeah, I know.
And then there was LFO, which had some
never heard
dumb songs. I'm just going to skip that. Never heard of that. There was also B44.
No, never heard of them either.
My God, B44. It was like, oh my gosh. I should find a photo for you. Oh, Soul Decision is the one I was thinking of. Soul Decision.
Don't know them either.
Hey, they were Canadian.
Right on.
They started in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
That's where we were living.
It's kind of crazy. I've been thinking maybe gotta get you out of my mind.
No, I don't remember it.
Okay, please.
But it sounds very boy bandy.
I have to send you
all those lyrics.
Let me show you B44 and guess. Can you guess why they're called B44?
Because no.
Because 3 members. 3 comes before 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Haha. Is that at English Bay? That looks like it's at English Bay. Or maybe I've seen many people like that down at English Bay.
Hilarious. No, they're from Ontario. They're Canadian too? Shit.
There's so many Canadians in the U.S. entertainment.
Holy smokes.
I feel like Canadian entertainers go down to the States. And then everyone in the States thinks they're American.
Well.
And it makes me laugh.
Oh my gosh, so many good shit, so much good shit out there.
There is. And
I love listening to 90s movies.
Yeah.
Music, sorry.
Yeah.
And 90s movies.
It's fun, like rediscovering a lot of those things that we grew up with. And it's really fun seeing the younger kids like get into it.
The younger kids.
Yeah. I don't know what else to call them because they literally are less than 18. Like, they're the high school kids these days, and they're like into all of the stuff that was like 90s and 2000s.
You know,
like a lot of the music and culture and the dress, like the way of dressing and everything, the baggy clothes again.
It's because that's the fashion that's out there in those stores. They, those, I still go kind of shopping at some of those stores, and it's like, it's like all 2000s.
Yeah. But I mean, they're embracing it too. That's the part that I like. Like they keep making that stuff because they keep buying it and wearing it. And I think it's really awesome. Although I don't know that I never really had fashion sense, but.
Well, everything just gets recycled eventually.
Yeah. I didn't think the 90s and stuff was a lot of great fashion, but.
2000s was
someone who knows
horrific.
Fashion can tell me I'm wrong. Show me how I'm wrong. But from what I remember, it's not so great.
I don't know. I think it had its moments.
Yeah, probably.
But the low-rise jeans.
Oh yeah, you were just talking about those.
The 2000s is yucky, and I hope they never bring that back. What about some 90s girl bands you remember?
Girl bands.
Oh,
I remember Avril Lavigne was big.
Okay, but Avril Lavigne was on her own. And I love
Well, she still had a band.
She's Canadian.
There's the...
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, and then the Spice Girls. I remember in
Spice Girls, of course.
Yeah, of course. But I'm trying to remember what era, because all the girls in my grade were suddenly, like obsessed and freaking out. And they would like have sleepovers and watch the Spice Girls movie.
Oh my God, the movie's awesome. I had it on VHS. Actually, I probably still do. Joseph, I need that back.
Okay. We'll have a Spice World night. Yeah. Is that what it was called?
I think so. Spice World.
I remember Spice World somewhere in there.
Hilarious.
What was the other one? Destiny's Child. And then
Destiny's Child was good when it was
Kim?
Destiny's Child.
Was that
Little Kim?
Little Kim, yeah.
She's not a band.
I know. I'm just thinking of artists in general.
TLC.
But she was often around because she was with Biggie Smalls, so she always like ran with a group. Yeah. I don't know. You got some else? Some
no
other ones
doubt.
There? Who am I?
Although that's not a
Gwen Stefani. What was that one about the Banana?
Oh, fuck that! And she wasn't in No Doubt at that time.
No, but when I think of Gwen Stefani, I think of that.
Salt and Pepper.
Oh yeah. Forgot about them.
What
was their song?
Push it. Push it real good.
Yeah.
What a man, what a man, what a man.
That was them too?
Good man. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We got to remember that we were talking about this too. A lot of songs that and I couldn't tell you which ones, but there's tons of songs out there that have been remade as well from way back when too.
Right.
So a lot of songs now, like you see a lot of remixes of songs now, and people are like, "Oh, I've never heard that before," but yet do they know that it is a remake as well, or a remix of a song that we heard and possibly like way back when. I don't know.
What was the recent one that was like? Oh, yeah, it was when Kanye West did that song with Paul McCartney. This was a little while, maybe 10 years ago or less. But it was a little while back. But I remember hearing someone commenting that like there were so many people out there who knew Kanye, but they had no idea who Paul McCartney was. And they were feeling like, oh, isn't that cool? Like Kanye like brought this old musician up, like, gave this guy a chance or something.
That's
and like,
crazy.
Because the world was like, that's Paul McCartney. Like, he's good.
Wow.
He's got a career and a platform.
Yeah.
Like, Kanye's not doing.
He's giving.
This is just fun or something.
Giving
like,
Kanye a boost because Kanye's nothing.
But I remember that was a really funny moment, and I realized, oh, yeah, like some things just get sort of lost to the past, but then someone, brings their art back up and introduces it to a whole new audience. And I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Like when Jay-Z and Linkin Park did that crossover. Do you remember that? When they mashed up their songs?
Maybe. Sing it for me.
I don't know. It's Jay-Z and Linkin Park songs mashed together.
And now we're going to talk about... oh my gosh. There's just too much to talk about. But System of a Down. Love them.
They're so good. I was challenged in high school to learn to play BYOB, and I did it.
You did it.
And I remember that was my cool, like, claim to fame.
And then everybody wanted you.
Yeah, if ever anyone was around me with a guitar, they'd be like, hey, can you play BYOB? Like, no. Give me money.
Gets old. Green Day, Linkin Park, Blink-182.
I used to be able to play almost all of their songs.
Green Day?
Yeah.
You still practice, right?
I can still play a lot of them. It's really funny when some of their albums come on.
Oh my gosh.
I've been going through a bender of their stuff too. Oh, what was it? Nimrod. It's like my second favorite album from them. It just had its 25th anniversary.
Wow.
And that blew my mind. They look old now, though.
Well, everybody
You seen any
gets
recent
older.
photos of them? I'm looking at them. I'm like, oh, dude, like.
Well, yeah, isn't he? Isn't
you guys have been doing this a long time, haven't you?
It's Billy.
Yeah, all of them just look a little.
He's playing
heavy.
music with his sons, isn't he?
Yeah, they did some really cool covers during the pandemic. They did an album of cover songs together. And what's the one? I Think I'm Alone Now. They did a really fun cover of that.
That's cool.
It was a good one.
Oh my gosh, there it is. Good Charlotte.
Yeah.
Went back to try to listen to some. I used to love them too, and maybe there's a few songs that I might like now. But looking at or listening back to some of them, I'm just like, wow, this sucks. Girls don't like boys. Oh, that's a good one. Girls don't like boys. Girls like cars and money. I used to love that song. Also, Benji, I think his name was. Had a crush on him.
And then who was his brother? He was the guitar player. No, yeah, Benji was the guitar player and Joel was the singer, right?
No, Benji was the singer.
And Joel was the guitar player?
Yeah, and I think...
I remember I liked whoever the guitar player was, I liked his guitars. He played PRS guitars and he always had cool ones.
Did he play guitar or did he play drum? I don't remember. But
no, it was the guitar player. Because the two of them, like, he would write and the other one would sing or something. You know, it was like that kind of a combo.
Well, and
I remember one of my cousins, she had the biggest crush on one of them. Yeah, I want to say it was Benji as well.
It was probably. Benji was a little cuter.
I'm remembering her saying Benji.
I think he had less tattoos too. They didn't look as scary. But I think Joel and...
They did have like that West Coast rap scene vibe going on.
One of them is married to Cameron Diaz now.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
That's awesome.
And then the other one's married to Nicole... What's her face?
Nicole...
Richie.
Where's she from?
Nicole Richie?
She sounds familiar.
Like Lionel Richie's daughter.
Cool. Does she have her own career?
I don't know what she does, but her and Paris Hilton, when they were BFFs, had their show. What was that dumb show? Simple Life. Oh my God, that's hot. Jeez.
Stop trying to bring back Fetch. It's not going to happen.
That's from
I know,
Mean
but it
Girls.
just makes me think of that.
Avenged Sevenfold. I love them.
Fantastic.
Love them. Sum 41, of course. Can't forget them.
Oh, yeah, the Sums. I remember, what was it? Their first album, All Killer, No Filler. And the Fat Lip was the big song off of that one. And I remember my mom wouldn't let us get the record because it had the parental advisory on there for explicit lyrics.
So silly.
And then she hated that song in particular because it mentions abortion.
Barely.
And, yeah, well, she didn't like their use of the word. And I don't know, something about that made me almost want the album more. But it's funnier listening back to it now and hearing the sarcasm in a way and sort of just the pointed critique at society and culture. Like, it's really funny. You can see they're kind of playing characters in a way to get a point across. And I think
it's like comedy.
That's what I'm enjoying about
stand-up.
listening to the music now. Because I think back then I was like, like, I don't want to fucking be in society and fall in line. Like, I want to be a rebel.
Yeah, because we were in our teens.
Yeah, but looking back now, you kind of see it and you're like, oh, it's kind of funny. What a joke. Like, because you all kind of do.
White Stripes?
You know, it's a hot take here, but I never really liked Seven Nation Army.
That's fine. You don't have to like
There's
everything.
so many people who do. I mean,
Who cares?
I constantly hear people saying they like it, and I feel like that's a song where I have a controversy. I'm like, no, I don't agree.
You don't have to like what everybody else likes, but you can let other people like
Maybe
what
I want
they
to fight
like.
someone about it.
Okay, fight me. I like it.
Why do you like it?
I like the beat. I think it's fun. I like the sound of it. It makes me want to sing.
Really?
Yeah, I like to sing it. It doesn't make me want to sing good. It just wants me to sing along. I just like it. Huh. And there's no reason why, like, I don't need to explain why I like it.
Maybe it's like, remember Jet? When Are You Gonna Be My Girl?
Oh my gosh, like the only one that everybody knows.
Of course.
Are you gonna be my girl?
But I feel like that's the same because I've met people who hate that song because like it's so much the same. It's too much. And I really like it.
People gonna hate, people gonna like. Like, let everybody be who they are.
I remember something about it in band class. I think someone was like singing it in band when I was in middle school.
Matchbox 20.
What'd they do? That's familiar.
Unwell.
Oh yeah. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little
unwell. I know. And then Rob Thomas, who sings. Yeah. He played. He
did that one with Santana.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, I'm not even gonna try. I can't. Sorry. I can't disgrace Santana's playing, but that one's so good. His guitar playing is magical.
Let's see.
Magical.
Who else do you have to talk about?
Well, there's the great Blink 182.
Well, okay.
Hey, remember Jimmy Eat World?
Yes, Jimmy Eat World. In all of the, like I said, like the teen movies back then, it makes me think of American Pie.
I think it was in one of them. I can't remember.
Yeah, well, there are.
It was The Naked Mile.
Quite a bit.
That was a funny one.
The Killers, I was never a huge fan of.
You know, when Mr. Brightside first came out, I liked it.
I liked that song.
And then it got played so much that I don't like it anymore.
That happens.
Someone recently told me that they don't sound very good live.
I heard that about Black Eyed Peas, too.
Not surprising. Although, I think Fergie joined, it was like for some big Grammy award show. Some anniversary one. I think I have it on my Amazon.
We watched it, right?
Yeah, but she came out with the Rolling Stones and they did what's
Give
the
Me
song?
Shelter.
Yeah. She sang the female part there and that was awesome.
Yeah, she did a good job.
Yeah, she killed that one. That was so good. The Stones, man, those guys.
I'm pretty sure.
They're still touring.
Okay, I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure Fergie was with a girl band before. Girl band. Like way back when. Oh yeah, Wild Orchid from 1990. Oh my gosh. To 2001 or whatever. And then I think around that time too, she had an addiction, a drug addiction. But anyways.
Before the Black Eyed Peas?
I think so, yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know enough, but I just remember her being, and then finding out that she was from that and with the Black Eyed Peas and being like, oh, wow, what a coinkydink.
What a coinkydink.
Coldplay, some songs.
Yeah.
Some songs.
They kind of do a similar thing with all their songs.
What
was that? Viva La Vida? That one got
Yeah,
annoying.
But that's like a later song even. What's that? The Scientist?
No, what's the one that I like though? Sparks. It's in the Wedding Crashers. And it's just like it's just an acoustic guitar and
I don't remember.
Or actually maybe that's just how it starts, but it's really melancholy and it fits the emotion in the movie there. Wedding Crashers, another great one. I know that's more 2000s, but still one of my favorite movies.
How do you feel about Foo Fighters?
Foo Fighters? I love the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, of course. I know that. You're obsessed with the Foo Fighters. I had to tell you to stop playing them for a while because they were always on. And I like some of the Foo Fighters songs, but fuck do they get annoying after a while.
Yeah.
That's just me.
You're making me think of that Pearl Jam video, how Pearl Jam sounds to people who don't like Pearl Jam.
Well, it's just,
maybe there's like how did the Foo Fighters sound to people who don't like Foo Fighters?
It's just stop, move on. Nickelback.
All my life I've been searching for something.
Stop. We turned in your mic off.
Nickelback.
Now, I don't understand why Nickelback gets such a bad rap. I like Nickelback. I've liked so many of their songs. I don't understand why people hate them. Is it just because?
They are great.
Like, do you know why?
I saw an interview with Chad Kroeger that was, I think it was within the last 5 years, and he talked about this. And his theory was, I forget where it was. Maybe it was like SNL or something. Somebody just kind of made a joke about like, Nickelback, like, they suck or something. Oh my
God.
And then it just kind of became the thing to do. Like they just became the guys to shit on, and it just kind of always stuck.
But they have some really fucking great songs.
They do. And I kind of forgot about them. I'm not going to lie.
No, but then it's a dirty word. Never gonna say it first. No, it's just the thought that never crosses my mind.
It was like the Animals song.
Oh, too. I love that one.
They have great guitar too. Like, yeah. I'm not going to lie. I think the thing I really loved about 90s and 2000s rock was it was great riffing guitar. Like it wasn't complicated stuff. You're just like, ba-na, bum, bum, ba-na-na, you know, and then the drums come in, boom, brr, boom, whatever. I fucked up what the drums did, but like, you know, it's shit that would get you amped up and energized. And like, I kind of miss that with some of the music that's going on nowadays where it doesn't have that kind of amped up energy to it, or something that's just a very memorable musical line that's just heavy and energetic.
Do you also feel like a lot of it is electronic, like electronically created?
There's some of that, but also it's just sort of like the preference that people have in a way, because some of the guitar players who are out now, like, you know, even what was Polyphia that we were listening to, remember they had this sort of nylon metal?
I don't remember.
Anyways, it's kind of like there's this, or maybe at least in the guitar worlds that I'm looking at, it just seems like everyone's into more like, sort of metal and bluesy kind of things, where it's more like single notes and you're playing these, you know, more of a voiced guitar, like you're sort of singing the guitar instead of just like energetic riffs. I don't know how else to describe it, but that like, it just seems different.
Well, let me say this. I don't know why I didn't group them with Sum 41 and Blink-182, but Simple Plan.
Oh yeah.
Love them.
I'm a dick. I'm addicted to you. It always made me laugh.
So love them.
His voice was a little obnoxious, but
you know what? I think you said.
But listening now, I appreciate it more. Like as younger, I didn't like it because I thought his voice was too obnoxious. But when I listen to him now,
was it you or was it me the other day that like a year ago? Sorry, when we first started hanging out and we were talking music or whatever, and you were like singing your songs and stuff, and this is not a blow to you at all, but I remember thinking, or maybe you said it, maybe I said it, something about what's his face from Simple Plan, Pierre. He doesn't have a great singing voice, but he does a great job at singing.
Yeah, I probably
Was that you?
I don't know. Oh, it could have been one of us.
I feel like I wouldn't have been that honest with you at the moment at that time.
It could, yeah. I don't have a great singing voice, but that was another thing, that I really appreciated about diving into Rammstein again too, because there was someone on there had critiqued his voice, like it's very untrained baritone thing, and then even when Till Lindemann, who's the singer, he described his like style of singing. He's like, I'm not singing. He's like, I write poems. He's like, I write poetry, and I just kind of say it the way I feel I should say it when I hear the music.
I like that.
Yeah, he's like not like, he doesn't think of it so much as singing.
Yeah.
I guess like that's me putting those words in his mouth.
Well, I hope that gives you some confidence too, to just like, because I know you and I love karaoke. We karaoke a lot, but we get really not self-conscious because we're not like that when we sing with each other anymore, but stuck in how the person sings it.
Yeah.
And like, we don't sound like that.
No.
We have to do it the way that we...
And I think that's my frustration with karaoke, is because I'm not much of a singer. I can kind of make up my own thing for my own music, but I don't know how to like do what someone else
Well,
does or
then
to like
why?
sing my voice.
Oh, 3 Doors Down. I'm here
Yeah.
without you, baby.
I remember.
Oh, such a good song.
Was it that one? I think it was that one. I learned that.
When you're still
Oh, and
on
remember
my
Velvet
lonely
Revolver?
mind.
She's that super
I didn't
group
really
of,
listen to them.
Yeah, but they had that awesome song. She builds quick machines.
I don't know. It was
a fun one to play.
Sing it for me.
I can't sing Scott Weiland. Are you kidding? But it was Slash on the guitar. And my favorite thing about this was I was super into them during that time. And I loved learning a lot of those Velvet Revolver riffs. And then my girlfriend at the time loved, what's the one? I guess it's Guns N' Roses and the Sweet Child of Mine introduction. So I learned that on the guitar to impress her. And then I was super stoked because years later, I was on set on the Deadpool 2 and Slash came to set and I got a picture with him. And it felt like this really cool moment.
You should share it.
Yeah, I'll share it. But it felt like such a fun moment because I remember being like, at my girlfriend's parents' house, trying to scratch away and learn some of his licks. And then here I am on like this big movie set. And he's just there. He's like, yo, what's up? Like, I'm Slash. I'm just kidding. He wasn't like that. He was really quiet, though. But he was really kind.
Now, let's move on for the sake of
Can I add on that really quick?
Yeah.
The funniest thing about Slash showing up to the movie set was how all of the 40-year-old men turned into little fangirls.
Of course.
That was my favorite thing. Like, they all turned around like, should we get pictures with him?
Oh my
God, it's Slash! Like, yeah, it was really funny. That was my favorite thing. Okay. Next.
All I was gonna do is just to give all genres a bit of a chance to stand out.
Yeah, what genres now?
Shania Twain.
Oh, God, what was the song that she had there? It was dun dun. I feel like a woman. Was that?
I feel like a woman.
I remember that one on the radios all the time.
Much.
Oh yeah, and that one.
Okay,
She's
so you're
great.
Brad Pitt. Rascal Flatts. I love Rascal Flatts.
Yeah.
Do you know them?
What hurts the most?
Oh, that was my theme song for like my first major heartbreak ever.
Oh no.
When I was in grade 8 and 9, grade 9.
Oh.
Honestly.
Does it bring back those heartbreaks when you hear it?
No, it makes me mad. It makes me mad because like fuck being a teenager sucks.
Right?
Sucks.
So much emotion.
I hope you guys are happy out there, dicks. You know who you are.
Oh, no.
That's okay.
Yeah, they're so good. I remember trying to karaoke that one. We tried to karaoke that, and the vocal lines are really tough.
They go really high, too.
Well, not only that, the rhythms I found. Like, I didn't really know but like all the verses.
Is being so close.
Anyhow, I couldn't figure it out on my own.
I know. That's why I'm
this is
here.
hard.
I usually sing it underneath my breath to help you along.
Yeah, that's
a lot of the songs.
I need to have like a vocal. Yeah, you need to be my vocal coach. Like, no, it goes like this, Jake.
Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
Now known as the Chicks
great.
Because I guess Dixie has something to do with
the Winn-Dixie.
Something. I don't even know what that is. But it's not.
The Winn-Dixie?
It's not.
It's a grocery store in the southern US.
No, I think it has to do with.
Is it a grocery? I shouldn't.
I think it has to do with something to do with being politically correct. So let's just say the Chicks. Oh, for fuck's sakes. They were the Dixie Chicks forever until recently, so it's not my fault. Wide open spaces.
I don't remember that one.
Room to make big mistakes. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Earl.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye, Earl. We need a break.
Did they do a follow-up on that? What was Earl's Gotta Go?
That's
not them? Is that someone else?
I don't know what that is.
I feel like there's a song that's like Earl's Gotta Go.
Honey's on my lap and she's listening to me to sing, and then she's like looking up at me and like, what is coming out of your mouth?
There's never going to be an episode where we don't mention what the cats are doing.
Can't help it. There's one on my lap and the other one's laid out sprawled on the futon beside me. So I think I did a good job because I played with them really hard and now they're both tired. But they're both close to me.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we can't forget Big and Rich, who did that one song.
Oh.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Right. It was so bad. Sorry, I wasn't a fan of that one.
Honestly, I don't have like a whole... Oh, on it. Yeah, totally. Of course not. It was just one of those songs. I'm having a hard time kind of thinking about other ones because...
So good. Oh, and yeah, what if we get in the hip hop? We got Intergalactic from the Beastie Boys.
Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic. Yeah, we can skip country. I'm sorry. I like country, but I don't know the like bands and stuff as much. Faith Hill. This kiss.
Oh my God. Forgot about that. What's Cypress Hill? Hits from the bong. You did not react how I thought. I feel like I just...
No, because I was trying to think of that other song. The Illusion.
Cypress Hill?
Insane in the Membrane.
Insane
in the Brain.
That's a good one, too.
Oh, yeah, they're awesome. What else do you got there?
Old Dirty Bastard.
Old Dirty.
I don't know if I remember any of his songs, but I remember that name.
Baby, I got your money. Don't you worry. I said, hey.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. There's so many good ones. Keep going.
Yeah. Oh, man. What was the other one here? Nas? I don't know if I remember any of his songs.
What do you got? What are you looking up there?
Oh, it's my 90s hip-hop playlist.
Oh,
it's Spotify. I love my 90s hip-hop, and I like to put it on. Remember that? Can I Kick It?
Can
Tribe Called Quest?
Can I Kick It? Snoop Dogg. Smoke weed every day.
Oh, yeah. What was the one that he did with Dre? That was like in the 2010s.
Oh my gosh. It could be like a million songs. What about Ice Cube?
They had like this ridiculous music video though, where he was like all green and matrixy, and Dre's like riding around in a Lamborghini in a computer generated tunnel or something. Sorry, who?
Oh, Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Go to church.
If you're scared, go to church.
Motherfucker.
I remember. So my friend Max in high school, his brother Zach, he was a big guy who would always say whatever's on his mind, like never, no filter, always just straight up. And I think I remember him yelling that at someone. Oh, he was
if
like,
you're scared,
you know,
go
like,
to church.
He was like, yeah, he was like kind of, you know, it's like verbal fighting with kids on the playground or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. I think it was something like that. I can't remember the scenario exactly. All I remember was he was kind of like puffing his chest up. He's like, if you're scared, go to church. I just start laughing.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one.
Oh.
Eminem, of course.
Eminem. Oh.
Can't
Sweater. Spaghetti. Yep.
That's all you know?
That's all I remember.
Bum, 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 bum,
what was the other one he had? Rap God.
Bum, 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 bum,
do you remember that Rap God where he just like is like he's almost going like Busta fast?
Yeah, Eminem's dope.
It was insane.
Slim Shady. Real Slim Shady, please stand up.
Please stand up.
Yeah, Eminem's great.
He was another one that we weren't really allowed to listen to.
Of course.
Yeah.
Outkast.
Our music was censored for a long time.
Hey, yeah. Also, that's like the least song I like out of Outkast. They have a lot of other good ones.
I don't remember a lot of their other ones.
Every time I sing, this cat looks at me asking for kisses.
Hilarious.
Da, da, da,
but I do remember there was some kid at our school named Andre, and I called him Andre 3000. And it made people laugh. That's what I think of with Outkast.
Good joke.
It's like Andre 3000.
Yeah,
people
Beastie
are like,
Boys.
That's hilarious.
Beastie Boys. Why is there should be so many more. Maybe I need to go here. 50 Cent.
What?
Go shoddy.
50
It's
Cent.
your birthday.
No.
Gonna party like it's your birthday.
Okay, and how about we started out with Limp Bizkit? Are they hip hop or rock?
I don't think either of those. What break stuff?
Yeah.
It's just one of those days.
And what's the one about
when you don't want to
chocolate
wake
starfish?
Chocolate. Oh God! Don't even. That's disgusting. Don't even explain that to the people if you don't know what a chocolate starfish
corn
is. Just
How
think
we
about
forget
it.
Corn.
Well, of course, we can't forget corn. They're still the best.
It's so good.
And did you know that Korn successfully transitioned to like electronic music?
Really? Are they still putting stuff out?
I don't know, but they did a Skrillex song. I'm pretty sure. I think I read about it, and it did say something about them being successful in transitioning. So
that's awesome. Congratulations, Korn.
Good job.
I will say I think that's one genre of electronic stuff that I have liked. Like when dubstep things started coming out, I felt like it took the place of the heavy guitar, like sort of Korns and Limp Bizkits and that kind of stuff. It sort of brought that into a new era. Because even the electric sounds they were making with their keyboards and synths, they were very guitar, like they sounded like heavy, low-tuned, distorted guitars. And I'm like, I can get behind this. That's cool.
Well, that just makes me think of Daft Punk, too.
Oh, yeah.
I love Daft Punk.
But they've such a funny side to them, too.
Yeah,
Where
they've been
like
around for so long.
Light things. Yeah. Where are they from?
I don't
French?
know. Look it up.
I thought they were European.
And they've worked with a lot of people, and yeah, they do have some cool shit.
What about David Guetta?
Oh, I've forgotten all about him. Apple bottom jeans. I know that's not David Guetta, but that just made me think of 2000.
But he did something with Nicki Minaj.
2008.
That's not who that was either. We're just all over the place.
I know. Because there's so many people to cover. Yes.
Yeah, 90s French house pioneers. Yeah, Daft Punk. Daft Punk are French house pioneers.
Nelly.
It's
getting hot.
Yeah. He made the Band-Aid on the cheek cool.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. But I have this great book, American Music, which is a collection of photographs from Annie Leibovitz, who worked a lot for Rolling Stone. And she's got some great portraits of Nelly in that.
Okay, I'm sorry. We have totally forgotten about Missy Elliott.
Oh, how could we forget? Yeah, she's great.
Work it.
Flip it and reverse it.
It's your multiplying, yeah. You can't understand that either.
Nope.
My favorite song of hers is Gossip Folks.
I don't know that one at all.
And I can't sing it for you.
Huh. You have to play it afterwards.
Okay.
Cool.
Holy smokes, guys. Like,
there's so many things.
I don't even think I could go on anymore. The Google has helped us remember.
Audio Slave. Chris Cornell.
Like a stone.
Yeah.
And we're very sorry.
Oh, and Rage Against the Machine.
I guess. Oh, shit.
Like a bomb track.
Testify. Oh, I do love Rage Against the Machine.
There was a great Rage Against the Machine cover band in Whatcom County where I grew up.
Nice.
Yeah. I remember we were our young little punk rockin' selves thinking we're cool in our own little 3-piece band going around, and then we saw those guys. And I was like, holy shit, we don't know anything about playing music.
You know what?
They're good.
That was a great great road to nostalgia, and we could go on forever and ever. And you know what's funny is like, I think we talked a lot about 2000s. Oh man,
it's probably a little more 2000s
There's just
than 90s.
So yeah. I think because in the 90s I was younger.
Yeah. But I feel like I pulled a lot of inspiration from 97. Like Nirvana was really big for me when I was in like middle and high school. I really drew a lot of inspiration from them. Mm-hmm. Which is why I liked Foo Fighters so much too, because then Dave Grohl kept it going.
Oh, and I got to throw out some of my emo bands out there.
Oh, throw the emos out.
Do I remember any of them?
My Chemical Romance. Did you
of
like
course,
them?
My Chemical Romance. But there was one, oh my God.
Bullet for My Valentine?
No, never really.
Billy Talent.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the one. Why can't I think of it? Shoot. Maybe I'm just...
Atreyu. Remember Atreyu? Becoming the Bull?
Atreyu! Have you not ever seen The Never Ending Story?
No.
The Never Ending Story.
I think you said something about this once.
Movie. Oh my God, we gotta find it. I love that movie.
Okay. We'll take a look.
Yeah, so sorry for my my singing.
Yeah, we're sorry for everything that we butchered and ruined, but we hope you enjoyed listening to this and
I can't
indulging our little trip down 90s, 2000s music nostalgia lane.
Share with us some of your favorites if you're thinking about it. I know I had mentioned a lot about my parents giving me the gift of music and like old music as well. We didn't really go down that lane, but I love old songs too, 50s, 60s, all that stuff.
Yeah, we'll have to do another one talking about that music in that era.
Maybe.
But I don't know. I think what I want to impart with this is that I really love that people are coming back to that era of music and culture and finding all the good little bits in it and sort of bringing that back to the surface. And it's cool seeing some of those bands, like Sum 41, Good Charlotte, Blink-182, The Offspring.
Oh, The Offspring?
Yeah, I remember them
why
too.
didn't we?
Yeah, they were just here in Calgary and we missed it.
Hey, I blame someone else.
Yeah, it's really funny seeing NoFX. I don't remember their song, but shit. Anyway, sorry. I'm just picturing a poster that I saw for a show that's happening. It's like all of the Vans Warped Tour from every every year of the 90s and 2000s in one show. And it's cool seeing all that come back. So that's all.
You know what? I would love a screamer right now.
Me too.
If you guys don't know what a screamer is, find out.
We'll talk about it in the next episode. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Dirty. Baby, I got your money.
We'll talk to
don't
you
you
later.
worry.